I'm going out on that highway and listen to those big trucks whine. I'm going out on that highway and listen to those big trucks whine. White Freightliner, won't you come and steal away my mind? Yeah. Now New Mexico ain't bad, Lord. The people there, they treat me fine. I said New Mexico ain't bad, Lord. The people there, they treat me fine. White Freightliner, won't you come and steal away my mind? You see Miss Carolyn, don't you tell her I'm doing fine. I said if you see Miss Carolyn, won't you tell her I'm doing fine. White Freightliner, won't you come and steal away my mind? Oh, there's bad news from Houston. Half my friends, they are dying. I said there's bad news from Houston, yeah, half my friends, they are dying. White Freightliner, won't you come and steal away my mind? That's right. Trucks whine. I'm going out on that highway and listen to those big trucks whine. White Freightliner, won't you come and steal away my mind? Yeah. White Freightliner, won't you come and steal away my mind? Thank you very much. I ordered up another beer and I lit myself a smoke. Then I paid the bill and broke a buck just to use the telephone. Called you up to let you know I'm gone big at this time. When I heard your sweet hello, that's when I changed my mind. And I keep smoking, I keep drinking, I keep coming back to you. Old habits don't die easy. Look at me, I'm living proof. Every day I say I quit, baby. This time we're really through. I keep smoking, I keep drinking, I keep coming back to you. I swear I'm gonna change. throw away my cigarettes and pour my whiskey down the drain. Then I take all of your photographs, I hide them in a drawer. In the morning when I wake up, you're the first thing I reach for. And I keep smoking, I keep drinking, I keep coming back to you. Old habits don't die easy. Look at me, I'm living proof. Every day I say I quit, baby, this time we're really through. I keep smoking, I keep drinking, I keep coming back to you. And I keep smoking, I keep drinking, I keep coming back to you. Old habits don't die easy. Look at me, baby, and I'm living proof. Every day I say I quit, baby, this time we're really through. I keep smoking, I keep drinking, I keep coming back to you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for that. I wrote that song a long time ago with a friend of mine in New York. Here's a little tune I made up with a buddy of mine in Santa Barbara, California about 30 years ago. I'll send this one out to Alex. It goes like this here. Aunt Julie works the truck stops of Nevada, out on Highway 395. She never gets a postcard from nobody back in Tulsa. They don't even know she's still alive. She didn't set out to be no lady of the night. Down that lonesome road she never meant to go. She's living day to day, and sometimes there's hell to pay when you lay your heart out in the snow. Billy sleeps out in the alley behind the Hard Luck Bar and Grill. Drinks a quart of midnight train just to keep his weary brain from telling him he's way over the hill. Didn't set out to be no drunkard. Down that lonesome road he never meant to go. Just living day to day, and sometimes there's hell to pay when you leave your heart out in the snow. Joey runs cocaine from Daytona up to Richmond in a 1967 Kenworth truck. He's just a kid from Albuquerque, busted 20 times, feeling a little down on his luck. Didn't set out to be no outlaw. Down that lonesome road he never meant to go. He's just living day to day, and sometimes there's hell to pay when you leave your heart out in the snow. That's right. was standing on the roadside in Missoula, trying to hitch a ride to Coeur d'Alene. It was dying down December, near as I remember. I don't ever want to see that road again. But I didn't set out to be no drifter down that lonesome road I never meant to go. I'm just living day to day, and sometimes there's hell to pay when you leave your heart out in the snow. Thank you guys so much for that. We really appreciate it. We're so happy to be here at the Tucson Folk Festival. This is my very first appearance here, and I could not be prouder, I can't tell you. Last chance gas, I must have missed it. Seems like I can't do anything right. It's gonna be a long, long walk to fix it. Right now it don't seem worth the fight. I'm stranded on this road, learning what's beyond all my control. Out in the middle of nowhere, and nobody's fate but my own. Out in the middle, and I don't care. Yeah, 'cause I've got time. There's no place I wanna go. Everything looks different when you're walking, and not just speeding right on by. Out here I can feel the four winds talking. They're telling me to take my time. Yeah, and leave the past behind me. Have the strength to let tomorrow find me. Out in the middle of nowhere, and nobody's fate but my own. Out in the middle, and I don't care. Yeah, 'cause I've got time. There's no place I wanna go. The sky is reaching down to touch me. Last rays of sun fall by my side. Twilight slowly turns the day to darkness. you so very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, you guys. We're gonna take a minute, if we may, and a couple minutes, and pay homage to some of the old country artists that I grew up listening to. A couple of them, anyway. And first one first guy is a real influential fella in my life, and probably a lot of other country music artists. A guy named Johnny Cash, and this is one of his most famous songs. Damon is gonna kick it off for you. It goes like this here. That train coming low is rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, yeah, but I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on. That big train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. That's right. Now when I was just a baby, Lord, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you fool around with guns. Yeah, but I shot a man in Eloy just to watch him die. I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and I cry, oh, make me cry. On a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee, load and smoking big cigars. But you know I had it coming, you know I can't be free. That big train keeps rolling, and that's what tortures me. From this prison, if that railroad train was mine, that I'd move it on just a little bit farther down the line. Yeah, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Yeah, something just like this here. In Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on, and our dick bank keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. Yeah. Thank you very much. I tell you what, when David got done playing, I thought I could smell wood burning up here for just a minute. Well, now we're going to play a song by a fella that y'all may have heard of. I think he's one of the greatest songwriters that ever come out of the Americana or country genre or whatever you want to call it. It's a fella from Texas named Towns Van Zandt. And thank you. Yeah, I know. We all respect him. Anyway, this is one of my favorite songs of his, and I had the great pleasure of once when I was in Los Angeles playing the song with the band, and Emmylou Harris came in and sang the song with us, and I was just so thrilled I can't tell you. So I'll never quite measure up to that, but we'll do our best. It goes like this here. keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath's as hot as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one it seemed. She began to cry when you said goodbye and sank into your dream. Pancho, he's a bandit boy. His horse is fast as polished steel. Wears his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, in the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying word. Yeah, but that's just the way it goes. All the federales say we could have had him any day. We only let him go so wrong. Out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to do. Dusted Pancho bit down south, it ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. Ah, there ain't nobody knows. All the federales say we could have had him any day. We only let him go so wrong. Out of kindness, I suppose. Poets tell how Pancho fell. Lefty's living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, so the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true. Save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do. Yeah, now he's growing old. All the federales say we could have had him any day. We only let him go so wrong. Out of kindness, I suppose. A few great federales say we could have had him any day. We only let him Beautiful song by a great songwriter. Come on, we're going to play a song that was on my third record. And this is a little song about my dietary restrictions. This one is called Meet the Devil. Shack on a wind-blown West Texas plain. Well, I hit the ground running, Lord, never look back at the heartache or none of the pain. Now I'm off to meet the devil, and no one can stop me here, not Jesus nor none of his men. And I'll miss you just a little old, but not enough to care. I see you when I'm back this way again. Oh yeah. Smoking gun. Now I learned when I was a little lad how to like to play with fire, what it feels like to be the bastard son. Now I'm off to meet the devil, and no one can stop me here, not Jesus nor none of his men. And I'll miss you just a little old, but not enough to care. I might through you when I'm back this way again. I'll throw down. Could turn a dime, yeah, making up just to keep my habit fed. And I might be down, yeah, but you just stick around and you'll understand exactly what I said. And I'm off to meet the devil, and no one can stop me here, not Jesus nor none of his men. And I miss you just a little old, but not enough to care. I might see you when I'm back this way again. Thank you.
Hey, you know what? That song's a lot easier to play on a Telecaster.
It's a song written when I was in California. I had a buddy of mine write this song for me. He was living on a broken down sailboat that was chained to the dock for non-payment of rent. So he really wasn't going anywhere, but he wrote this song for me, and I try to take it everywhere I can. I'll send this one out to David. Woke up in the same clothes. I don't know where I've been. If they made the blues illegal, I'm guilty of sin. I guess I was a fool to think that I could ever win your love. So I went out on the west end in the pouring rain, trying hard not to think about you, but the traffic called your name. I swore to myself I'd never feel this way again. Oh no. Made her everything I was living for. Now I watched everything walking out the door. Makes a boy feel just like not hanging out here anymore. So I'll stumble down to Luther's, I'll buy a couple rounds, I'll walk up to the jukebox and take a look around, put in all my money just to hear them play something low down and dirty like Stevie Ray. Made her everything I was living for. And now I watched everything walking out the door. It makes a boy feel just like not hanging out here everything walking out the door. It makes a boy feel just like not hanging out here anymore. You know what can I do? I'm guilty, mama. Guilty of loving you. I said I'm guilty, mama. Guilty of loving you. Thank you very much. Right before the pandemic, right before it locked down, we had booked a date in a studio over here in town, a nice place that had a good tape machine, and we went in and cut us a record in about 5 hours. It's called 10 Cent Redemption, and we'd like to play the title track for you, if we'd like. And I'd like to let you know that there are some copies for sale at the merch table through the Tucson Kitchen Musicians Association, whom I'd like to thank for having us here, by the way. Yes, great organization, and any support you can give them, they deserve. Also, I have some copies. If you'd like to get an autographed copy, I have some with me backstage after the show. I'll be there for a little bit, so come and see me then. Anyway, this is the title track. It's called 10 Cent Redemption. Well, I fought my mind to find salvation, and I bought mine for a dime at the old gas station. The high lonesome road is where I'm traveling, and but the lies I told led my unraveling. Now I bound my head and pray, and my feet is a learned hand. Each night I lay me down in a bed of burning sand. I'm over church, but I keep on sinning. I claim the good Lord's work. Yeah, but the devil's winning. When I got holes in the shoes I'm wearing, I gotta ransom my soul from the blues I'm bearing. It's much too late, 'cause I keep falling through heaven's gate while St. Peter's calling. Now I bow my head and pray, and my feel is a learned hand. And each night I lay me down in a bed of burning sand. I'm over church, but I keep on sinning. I claim the good Lord's work. Yeah, but the devil's winning. When all my hits and I do part, won't be no tears to stain my heart. I'll still deny Father and the Son till the day I die, when the devil's won. I bow my head and pray, and my veil is a learned hand. Each night I lay me down in a bed of burning sand. I'm over church, but I keep on sinning. I claim the good Lord's work. Yeah, but the devil's winning. Thank you. Well, we're gonna finish up with a. Should we do Will and Tucson? We're gonna finish up with a song that I wrote about this city. I wrote it right before I moved here, and it's the title track to my second record. And I'd like to thank this band, these guys who came and played here with me. On the drums from Tucson, that's Ernie Mendoza right back there. And on the bass guitar from Rancho Cordova, California, is Mr. Dwayne Hollis. Over here, to my right, to your left, I call him my left-hand man, because I usually put him over there. from New Orleans, Louisiana, on guitar and vocals, Mr. Damon Barney. Thank you, guys. Thank you to the Tucson Musicians Association and Folk Festival and everybody for having us. Hope you like it. It goes like this here. Ready? I remember once you told me I was in your head like a drug. You said you had to go to detox, baby. Yeah, just to try to escape my love. Now these hours that I spend, you know you're always on my mind. And it never seems to end. Yeah, no matter how hard I try. Maybe I'll just go to Tucson. Albuquerque's nice this time of year. And maybe I can even lose some of the blues in between somewhere. I stood a chance with you. Well, I still believe it, baby. Yeah, even after all I put you through. And every time we talk, you know my heart is a lighter load. Remember how we used to walk up and down that lonesome road. And maybe I'll just go to Tucson. Albuquerque's nice this time of year. And maybe I can even lose some of the blues in between somewhere. Just hang around here. Hope that someday we can find some other old place where we can pick up what we left behind. Yeah. Maybe I'll just go to Tucson. Albuquerque's nice this time of year. And maybe I can even lose some of these blues in between somewhere. Thank you, guys. Thank you so very much.
Do we need one more song? Yeah, I think we do. I think you got at least 8 or 9, but let's take one. All right, take it away, guys.
Well, Damon just reminded me that most of y'all haven't heard any of my sort of off-colored humor. And fortunately, I'm going to spare you today because we only get about 3 minutes, so... I've been kicked by the wind, driven by the snow. I'm drunk and dirty, Don't you know that I'm still willing? Out on the road late last night, I seen my pretty Alice in every headlight. Alice, Alice, Alice. And it been from Tucson to Tucson, that you beat a town about. I've driven every kind of rig that's ever been made. I've driven the back roads I wouldn't get away. And if you give me wheat, white sand wine, and you show me a sign, I'll be willing, yeah, to be moving. I've been kicked by the rain, driven by the sleet, had my head stoved in, and I'm still on my feet, and I'm still in a whole mess of trouble. You better believe that. I smuggled some smokes and folks from Mexico, baked by the sun every time I go to Mexico. Oh, but I'm still, and I've been from Tucson to Tucson, that you beat a town about. I've driven every kind of rig that's ever been made. I've driven the back roads I wouldn't get away. And if you give me wheat, white sand wine, and you show me a sign, I'll be willing. That you beat a town about. I've driven every kind of rig that's ever been made. I've driven the back road so I wouldn't get away. And if you'll give me wheat, white sand wine, sing it, you know the words, show me a sign.
Let's keep it going for Mark Insley and his Broken Angels.